Alright, so welcome back to my channel, and thank you for sticking with me. If you're here for the first time, thank you for joining me, and the ritual is you're in the best crew, so stick around, okay? Don't forget to click the subscribe button if you like this video. As usual, a thumbs up. And if you have questions, of course, don't forget to leave them in the comment box below. Alright, let's get straight to it. Alright, so the last time I did speak about questions I'm asked by the locals here in China on a daily basis. Yeah. This was supposed to be a bowl. I'm not sure what's happening, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna just basically run through some of the questions I'm asked while living in China by people back home or just anybody. I kind of talk to a lot of people sometimes, like even people from different countries, not just Jamaica, right? Alright, so these are the top 8 to 10 questions that I'm asked by the people back home or anywhere else. Question number 1. What is the time in China? Especially if I'm talking to them for the first time, like on WhatsApp or whatever the case is, they'll ask. Especially my mom. Guys, when I just came to China, first year, second year, third year, every time my mom would call, she'd ask, what is the time over there now? My mom would call me at 2 a.m. guys, and I'm sleeping, like, oh, you're sleeping, what's the time? Like, hello? But it's funny to me. I don't know why it was so funny with my mom, because she always does it, and I could tell that she's gonna ask the question. Because our time zone is different, because in China we're 13 hours or 12. Basically 12 to 13 hours ahead of Jamaica. The same with the US, we're basically 12 to 13 hours ahead. So they'll always ask me what's the time. And I'll be sleeping and my phone will be ringing off like you, and I'm just like, calm down, I'm sleeping. In my sleep though. So most times, to all my people in Jamaica, if I did not answer a call, please check the time. It's probably that I'm sleeping, or if I did not reply to your message. Alright, so that's the first question I'm asked. What's the time in China? Number 2, what do you eat? People assume that I eat frogs, dogs, horses, you name it. They'll be like, oh, so what do you eat? Like, I eat food, guys. I cook most of the time, especially when I'm not extremely busy. I normally put aside time to cook, but not all the time I can cook. And even if I do order food outside, I am pretty sure it's not dog. It's probably duck or chicken. I rarely order pork or beef, like, kind of stuff, but yeah, I order duck, chicken, like pasta. And they do have foreign restaurants here. Like, there's one place called Tex-Mex, like Peter's, that they sell real nice food, and it's foreign food. They do have Chinese food that tastes somewhat like foreign food. Like, it's all based on you, what you eat. I kind of eat a lot of Chinese food, especially if I go out, because it's cheaper than buying like food from those fancy places that are considered to be outside restaurants. And I don't mind Chinese foods. I actually like it. Like, it's okay with me. But that's my personal experience. Alright, next question. Do they speak English? Okay. In Shanghai, Beijing, like almost everybody speaks English, I would assume. I don't live there, so. But those are like the big cities. Most of them do speak English, or yeah. In my city though, some persons do speak English, but they don't like. If you start talking too fast, they like zone out and be like, what are you saying? And if you speak slowly, they sometimes understand. There's some people though, which is very funny, that the only thing they can say is hello, and they'll start the conversation. Not like you're passing by and you need to ask them something, and they'll start with a hello, and that's the only thing they know, and they start going into the Chinese, and you'll be like, there are others that speak basic English. Their child go to English school. It's mostly the younger ones that do know English, and they'll go to school and they want to practice. What's funny, sometimes you're walking on the road, right? And there's this one parent that sends their child to English school. Like, almost everybody has to go to English school, if not all children. And they'll be like, oh, go say hello. There's a foreigner. I'm just like, I don't mind talking to them. It's just funny when I see them do it. And it used to be annoying to me, but now I just be like, it's fine. And then they'll come in like, hello, and then you'll be like, hello. And the next thing they'll ask you is, what's your name? Or where are you from? Because really and truly, that's the basics that they learn. What's your name? Where are you from? What's your favorite color? Yeah, that's really the basics that they do learn. So those are most of the questions that they really will ask you. And the next question people ask me is, do you speak Chinese? It's China. I do speak Chinese. Not every foreigner speaks Chinese, but I like the language, as I said before. So I do speak Chinese. I don't mind speaking with the others outside in Chinese. It's fun for me. It's like when I go out, I'm like, okay, cool, it's chill. Like there's somebody gonna try to talk to me because I'm a foreigner, and I'm just gonna talk back to them. It's fine with me. The next thing I'm asked is say something in Chinese, and they automatically go into ching chang che chang ching chang. What is that? Like, what is this ching chang che chang fang xing xing? What are you saying? I'm completely confused. Like, I do, but I get it because I used to do it when I was back home. Like, if I'm speaking the Chinese, I used to be like ching chang che, like, guess that's what it sounds like when you don't know the language. But guys, I do not understand what you're saying with that. So please, I don't understand. So I do understand Chinese. I can speak Chinese, and they normally tend to ask me, teach me a word in Chinese. I'm like, ni hao. That's what you need to know. Hello, or ting budong. I don't understand. Like, yeah, that's just another long episode. Alright, so the next thing, let me clarify this. I have different types of friends. I have friends that are like conserved, then I have the ones that just throw it at you. So one of the questions I'm asked from my friends is that, you find a Chinese boy yet? Or a Chinese man yet? Which means, have you found a Chinese boyfriend? I'm asked this by the locals when I take taxis and stuff like outside. And I'm asked by my foreign, like my fellow people. I'm just like, guys, no. I don't want. I'm not racist. I'm not like nothing like that. But I do not want, you know what, let's just leave that. I don't want it. Thank you. Like, don't ask me. I personally don't have a problem because when people ask questions, I'll tend to answer, but yeah, I don't have a Chinese boyfriend and I don't want. Now then, you have my male friends who will be like, so you can give me a Chinese girl? No, I can't. First of all, I cannot give you a girlfriend. Even if I know somebody that, even if they do like you, I'll probably give you a hint. But I'll not say to you, date this person or whatever. Because when problems come, you're not going to call Ava's name and be like, oh, but it's it. Nah, If you want a girlfriend or a boyfriend, find them for yourself. I will not help you in finding such. If you're my friend, and I know like you're my friend, and you both like each other, I'll give you a hint, like, okay, you know, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, this person like your, not gonna happen. So no, I cannot give you a Chinese boyfriend or Chinese girlfriends, because some of them would, you know, but yeah, girlfriend. So next things cheap over there, like things are cheap. I understand. Yeah, that's true. In some aspects, most things are cheap. If I go to the supermarket, I can spend a good little money and come home with food stuff to cook and stuff like that. If they are imported though, like cereal, some cereal are imported, like tin milk, I don't know, like I really don't eat those stuff here. But if they are imported, they're going to be expensive, and I guess we can understand why, right? But the local stuff, the food, the vegetables, the fruits, especially when it's fruit season, like now it's watermelon season, and it's like extremely cheap. Like I can buy a whole watermelon for like 20 yuan, which is like, yeah, I don't know how, like it's like very cheap, right? And it's always everywhere. So yeah. The next thing I'm asked is, so send me a thing now. I tried to translate that question so many times in my head. What thing do you want me to send you? Because if it's money, I'm a student. If it's clothing, you can't clear it when you reach to Jamaica or anywhere else because it's too expensive. So it's better if you ask me to bring it if I'm coming home. And like, so yeah, that's one of the questions I asked. Send me something. I have no comments about that. I'll just leave it there. Alright, so the bonus question I'm asked is, so you like it over there? Yes, I do like China. Most of it, let me say that. Wi-Fi is almost everywhere. Almost always free. Unlimited. Most Wi-Fi is just like, I can put cellular data on my phone. It's normally prepaid, postpaid, depending on the plan that you have. Yeah, prepaid, right? So you pay your bill and you get a certain amount of data for the month, but it's normally reasonable. Choose the one that you want. Water bill, light bill is okay with me, I guess. Most people would probably not say the same thing. I don't know. But with me, it's really not a big deal. It's affordable. Technology is up top. Whether general with phone, tablets, in the hospital, their technology, bomb, like it's amazing. Other things that I'm not really so okay with or comfortable with, I mean, it's their country. They have their own rules. I try as best as possible to live by the rules and, live a safe life. Yeah, China is very safe. I can walk outside, I can ride my bike at midnight, nothing will happen to me. I live here and I can come home at any time in the evening by myself. I'm not gonna say things don't happen, but it's not very frequent, or if it does, you probably never hear of it. And you can always go down to the police station, report your problem, and they'll try as best possible. There's cameras everywhere, so they'll find the person if it's really that serious. Apart from that, everything is basically okay with me. Like, it's really okay. Like, I don't mind. The lifestyle is okay with me. I don't mind living here. Not that I'm gonna live here after school, but I don't mind living here now in school, right? I can go downstairs, buy all my groceries. I can walk to school. I normally ride a bike. I don't walk, which is probably why I have a little, But yeah, everything is basically convenient, and I really do like that. That is very, very safe. All right. So again, in closing, if you have any questions, comments, you can just drop them in the comment box below. And if you want to reach out to me, I'm also on Instagram, Facebook with the same name, Avenue Creation. Thank you very much for checking in with me. My next video should be on things I actually eat in China. And I might cook so I can show you that I actually cook. I might go to the supermarket. I'm trying to make time for that video because it's going to require more than me just sitting and talking to you. So I'm going to need to go to the supermarket, show you what is there. I'm going to probably need to cook a little meal. I normally cook, and maybe sometimes I post on WhatsApp, Instagram, or Facebook based on how I'm feeling. Not everything I post, right? But I do post. So yeah, keep check, and thank you very much for staying, and do have yourself a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening based on where you are and based on the time you are watching this video. Bye bye.